Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. All right, so I know it's Thursday and we passed the new moon, but I have my moon deck out. The new moon and Aquarius card in this deck talks about bringing love into the situation. So whatever happened during that 3-day period of Sunday through Tuesday of the new moon energy in Aquarius, I hope that you either brought love into the situation, surrounded it with love, or are now dealing with that anything that came up with love and understanding. Okay, but even so, we're pulling that energy into this reading. We have our moon deck, and then I have my mermaid deck, which is water energy, which is your energy. So hopefully we'll kind of dig in a little bit here. So we have new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. So Spirit's asking, whatever happened during the new moon energy, take the time to really sit with it, really contemplate the deep depths of the understanding of whatever the message is. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's confirmation for you guys. And they show me the bottom of the deck. Have faith in your dreams. We'll pull this card too. Yeah, they're telling you keep dreaming, because guess what? Things are about to get a lot better. The more you take time outs and meditate for yourself, the more these cycles, these really tough cycles, will end sooner and have more clarification, I want to say. Or more, you'll have more of an understanding of the who, what, where, when, and why. Never, ever lose faith in your dreams. Never, ever, ever. Okay, let's go into the mermaid deck. So mermaids, let's dive into Scorpio energy, please. Divination, the present. Okay, I guess you're getting some extra cards. We have farewell to the moon and transparency. Okay, so let's start with the first and foremost, divination. Okay. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Okay, so there's definitely some money coming your way possibly at the end of this cycle. Maybe a court case is ending. A good tax return possibly, because we are in tax season. But your destiny correlates not only with this cycle that's ending, but also whatever happened during this previous new moon energy, whatever energy came forward, whatever triggered you to think about something or someone or a scenario that happened, you need to release that energy. There's a reason why it happened, and you just have to not just accept it, but understand it as well. Your dreams are showing you what your path really means too. So we have the present. We have gift, treasure, revelation of one's own value, nowness. So you're not letting people in as easily anymore. You're finding value in time by yourself, in the beauty of relationships. You are realizing that you want more out of this life. There's more that you have to offer, etc., etc. But being in the present moment is key here. So going back to letting these old cycles fade out, old conversations fade out, old arguments, trust me, they're never going to finish. They're never going to hear you properly. It's better just to let them go. Okay. Again, connecting the gift or treasure, something maybe coming in to help you understand that the cycle has ended, kind of like a confirmation. Could be in the form of a gift or, money. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. So we're connecting present with the present, okay? So to understand your own value, you have to be your honest, authentic self. Okay, and that's when you realize that you're worth more than you give yourself credit for. So maybe whatever job you have, maybe you need a raise. You need to be very open and clear about what you believe you are worth. And I'm sure it's right. But you also need to be very transparent to people you want in your life and people you don't want in your life. Last card, farewell to the moon. Interesting. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. which is really interesting because you are a water sign and you're more controlled, not more controlled, but I feel like moon cycles may be a little more challenging for you guys, especially if your sun or your rising is, actually I'd loop in the moon energy to your moon sign as well. Because when a moon sign comes, when the moon comes around, either new moon or full moon, your moon sign, is, I believe, is what's affected the most. Which makes sense because my moon sign's a fire sign and I become a raging bitch. I used to become a raging bitch. So Spirit's telling you there was a lesson in this new moon. You need to say goodbye, and here we go. We have a double confirmation. It's time to say farewell to this moon energy, this cycle that keeps popping up every time moon energy comes through. You need to sit and meditate on it. You need to contemplate why it's still coming forward after the fact. That may not be for everybody. All right, that was a lot. Let's go into tarot. Manifesting less stress. You're realizing that life doesn't have to be stressful, that you can learn to love yourself even with the good and the bad. You just don't want to have a whole lot of stuff going on anymore. You like that simple life. I think everybody is starting to like that simple life, that simple home life as well, where you feel like you can be who you're truly meant to be, right? Being very transparent, being present, allowing the flow of emotions to go in and out. I need some current energies for Scorpios, please. Temperance. The Nine of Swords. Chariot. Future energies. The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress. Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. There's Gemini. Gemini's poking her head through. Anyways, yes, the Lover's card is Gemini energy. But if we release that and it's just the Lover's card, it talks about not only your sexuality, but your passion. Passion for life, passion for another person, passion for yourself. Creating unity within yourself and with somebody else. Remember, we have to be one with ourselves, with our own energies and understandings of the masculine and feminine energies inside ourselves before we can move forward with somebody else. For the majority, that's how that works. Some people are lucked out where, really luck out where they meet their person early on and they work through their stuff as they grow. I am very envious of those people, but at the same time, I like my alone time. So, we have the Temperance, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot for current energies. So, what I'm understanding is that you're in a forward movement. Are there still things that stress you out? Absolutely. But you're still making the effort to continue moving forward with your life. You're continuing to stay present. You're continuing to follow your path. You're trying to be your authentic self. And at the same time, like I was saying through shuffling, you are trying to create a home life and just a life in general that resonates more with you. And you're definitely in that right movement. It's just change is very challenging for our subconscious and conscious. They thrive on consistency. Okay, so be very kind to yourself when you change something about your life or about a ritual that you have every day or every other day or whatever, because it's going to, that pushback is your foundation saying, no, this is how it's supposed to be, not this. We don't like change, and that's why change is so challenging, because we have that pushback. The Sun, the Temperance, and the Four of Swords came out to clarify. So like I said, Spirit's telling you, you're going forward, you're going towards growth through illumination, through health, through good health, through joy, through happiness. You're moving forward, trying to find restoration and balance. You're healing the dual energies within yourself and moving forward. Just a double confirmation of what I already said. The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords is the future energies. And with that said, you guys are making, you're either steady progress toward each other or you're determined to come together. Either way, with the Empress in the middle, I'm sensing a sense of unity. Two energies coming together. You may even end up having a child together. This may not be the relationship you looked for. It could just be that the child was meant to come from this relationship, and that is all. That does happen, absolutely. But it's time for you to make the decision, whether you emulate with the earth sign or the air sign, doesn't really matter. It's time for both of you to start making these decisions to go towards each other. You're very indecisive about finding stable love, but in reality, you're searching for each other. And you are both stable. You will be enough for each other. Yeah. I wouldn't even don't doubt it. Don't doubt that they're the person for you. Don't doubt that they're not going to make you happy. They're not, they're thinking the same things about you. Okay? So in the meantime, while you're waiting, continue to manifest, continue to work on your skills, whatever your gifts are, whatever is part of your prophecy. Whatever is hidden deep in the depths of your soul, as you continue to transmute and practice your skills, the mask will continue to come off, and you will learn to create boundaries, proper boundaries with people that have been trying to falsely present themselves. Excuse me, I just had an apple. I also may have just released something for you, so you're welcome. There's somebody, it's somebody from your past that's trying to poke back in. Please don't, if the energy doesn't feel right, it's somebody from your past that's trying to steer you away from your path, right? It's not your person, it's somebody else. This is something completely different. So again, keep practicing your gifts, keep practicing your boundaries, because someone may try and come in and divert you from your path. Okay? Spirit of the Mermaids, free yourself. The more you free yourself from the deep depths of your emotions, the more whole you become, the more faith you have in yourself. The body, mind, spirit becomes one, clarifying the Empress energy here. People won't be able to trick you as easily. They won't be able to push you around. They won't be able to bring low vibrational energy in. It's like this energy of protection that you create for yourself, okay? And it's really good just to not respond to text messages. It feels really good. Remember, no response is a response. You don't have to defend yourself, because guess what? They're never gonna fucking understand. Self-love, and that in and of itself is self-love, especially when we get triggered and we have these moments of fear and anxiety and frustration, anger, sadness. Be kind to yourself. Bring love into the situation. Have compassion for yourself and forgiveness for others, because guess what? However they hurt you, that's not really who they really are. It's the demons inside of them, the traumas that they went through. That yes to all of that, but I'm not gonna bring it out because we have enough coming out. It's their fear, it's their trauma that makes them react in that way. So again, healthy boundaries, letting go of these fear-based energies, which are people, and heal the wounds that were created from it. Communicating with your archangels, especially Gabriel, will help you open up your throat chakra to be, not necessarily speak your truth to this person, but just speak your truth as a whole. Don't be afraid to speak up. There's always going to be interference when it comes to your person coming in, because we constantly are trying to find our paths. Every day is a new day. Sometimes we walk away from something, sometimes we come back to it. Okay? It's that constant back and forth energy. Okay? Well, Scorpios, that is your reading for this week. There's a lot going on. Just remember, bring love into the situation. Okay? That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.